Hey up everyone, and welcome back to the North for another episode of Battle Brothers Legends on Legendary difficulty. So, as many people who tuned in last time know what happened, and goddamn what a bloodbath. But, on the plus side, the wankers still are alive and are still thrive in, and even though we did lose 3 people, 1 from desertion, 2 from unfortunate demise, although they were still glorying it at the end of the day, so it wasn't really that bad when you think about it. We did get a lot of permanent injuries. Now, we will be looking at solving those a little bit with Gregory the Grim when he levels up and he actually gets the prosthetic ability, which is an anatomical studies, so hopefully that'll happen today. But in the interim, as I said last episode, we did manage to hire Black Walder, who I almost realized that there's actually a barber in your camp in the Legends mod, so here he is, he's realized. But before we get to his backstory, I want to do a few things first. And one of the first few things is a contract, which I hope will be the last contract of this entire Holy War, because it is almost over. And the last contract is to go and conquer the Fallen Star. I think this will take us over the edge, call it there, all these guys become cold again, and we can get some hiring done. I want to get the two people hired at the start of this episode, which is the hope, as it were. Then I can do the backstories for Blackwalder and the 2 new people at the start of this episode, or it's probably like 10-15 minutes in, instead of them having to wait a complete new episode. So I hope that's alright with everyone else. Also, we don't have an arming sword, so I have actually weirdly given you the Goblin Sword that was Caleb's backup weapon, because it does do more damage than a falchion, in terms of armor penetration and armor damage, as well as general damage itself, so we'll see how that goes. Right, sally forth, my troops. Let's not get anyone killed today, shall we? Also, we probably will look for the tree again at some point in this episode. Of course, we do need to look at who to give it to. There is currently a consensus going on in the Discord. I will have a look at it mid-episode to see where we have got to with that. Oh god, hello. Yeah, quite a few people. Oh yeah, back to 20 FPS, I love it. Also, before we get there, I just want to make note that I have actually decided to give these armor-piercing arrows a bit of a whirl, just to see if they actually make any difference. You are just fully, like, arrowed up in every sense of the word. Actually, hang on, here you go. So we'll see how we can utilize those and see if they synergize with already the insane damage that you do through armor. It does do less damage, so I guess we'll see how well it bounces back and forth. Doesn't work too well, I can just switch back to the regular arrows. We'll call it there, we won't use them again. I'm just curious as to how they work with this bow and all your abilities and so on and so forth. But it is dawn, so let's go and strike the Fallen Star. I mean, if it was an actual star, it would probably light up the entire area, and you'd be able to shoot anyway, but, you know, it's probably not a real star. Let's go. Oh, so at the Fallen Star, you were approached by a group of men, one of which whose gait and constitution alike seem strangely reminiscent to your own. Ooh, is he also like a warband? He announced himself as Degor, captain of the Iron Hands. Reference anyone? I thought the Vizier might send his professional army to see to the holy site to change their hands. I'll admit to you, Captain, that I helped the Northerners take over this prestigious monument in the first place. However, for 4,000 crowns I'm willing to help you your side take it back. As a fellow merc, I'm sure you can see how this would be a good deal for all involved. You're gonna go onto their side if I don't hire you, aren't you? I just kind of want to finish this contract and just get to the end of the Holy War, more than fighting like 75 men at once, because that would be a wipe. I'm not really willing to end this series on like 21 episodes. So, you're hired. We've got the money for it. The captain grins and slashes her shoulder. Ah, there it is. There it is, the noble sellsword spirit. Well, not quite. I, commander of the Wankers, let us venture forth for a short time and do battle together. Also, for a short time. Go on then. He's probably making an absolute fortune doing this, isn't he? What a bastard. Wow. Okay. Who is this Dagon guy? Is he here? Or is Dagon like me, so he's not actually on the battlefield? I don't see him. Well, this is going to be brutal regardless, just because there's 58 of them in one battle. Oh no. Oh no. Well, he's almost dead. Great, they've got 3 dogs. That makes me feel better. Also, Crow's using a Northern Sling, so it does have a weird range thing about it. Yeah, alright, cool. We fought enough of these guys last time. Never mind fighting all of them at once this time. Basically making 2 grand out of this now, which is not... It's not great. Another episode where we're starting with a big old... They're running in. They're straight up running in. Which is, like, fine. Like, you know, fill your boots, mate. But that means we also have to run in. Also, you're not wearing a helmet. Why are you not wearing a helmet? You're the L'Oreal man once again. Ooh, Mr. Zweihander's coming in. Need to kill him at some point. I guess we've got to go, because if we don't follow their lead, we're probably boned. Well, not boned, but killing all the mercs on our side will just make them confident. God, can you imagine if we didn't hire them? Can you imagine how many men they'd have? Well, Black Walder, welcome to the team. In you go. We're going to be doing a lot of riposting, I would hope. Who's this guy? Is he a swordmaster? Ooh. That could help. I say could. It will help. Regardless. Aiyah. Right, okay. Well. It's Summit. This is going to be a bit of a slog, isn't it? As expected. Oh, he switched a dog in. That's mean. Have they got mercenaries as well? No? Okay. Well, it feels bad, man. I also am not really sure. I probably shouldn't have brought Sister in, because I don't think she's going to be able... She'll be able to overwhelm them still, which is actually quite handy. But actually, hitting them? Less so. It's cool, though. It's alright. In you go! Also, I did change and upgrade everyone's armor a bit here and there. So there should be some upgrades to helmets and stuff like Knight Rider. Knight Rider's armor and stuff is literally bonkers now. I can't believe it. And he's still got so much fatigue. So much fatigue. Loves it. He loves it. Right, in you go. We need to hit hard and hit fast. Anywhere I can go and shoot. Not really. What about there? Ready for next turn. God, they've got 2 standard bearers. I mean, it was a group of 24... like, sitting on the area, so I imagine that's probably the case. Let's see. Bonk. And then, bonk. Honestly, just keep adrenaline until we get through the first foray. It's going to be good just to adrenaline through. And then hope for the best. I mean, I do think the armor piercing is doing something. Okay, you did hit something as well. Good job. Even with one eye. That's great work. Right, what can you hit? God, you can't even move that far with a Northern Sling. That's the big... I think this is going to be our test of Southern Sling or Northern Sling, which is going to be better for us. I mean, the Northern Sling is basically getting one-hit kills, but the Southern Sling, you get 2 attacks, and I don't know where that dog's going. You get 2 attacks, and it's a little bit more versatile. You can do melee attacks with the Northern Sling, but it's not really what we've got it for, you know? Bit of overwhelm, I do like to see it. Did he miss the dog? Okay. Okay, to be fair, he also missed the dog to begin with. That guy just rolled a 4 on you. That's not very nice for your first combat. A 4. How insulting. Alright, well, time to get in there. Can you move up slightly and fire? Hell yeah, you can. What can you do for me, Miladia? You can kill 1 outright, right? Oh, yeah. Hit him so hard that the game freezes going, what? Okay, his armor's gone. That standard bearer is at least about to go out. Where are you going? Don't go backwards. This always happens when we fight with other groups of people. They just go backwards. Oh, wow. A flag carrier on their side that actually did damage instead of just doing whatever, really. Hey, Grigori, you hit something. I will take it. Okay, apparently when I say Grigori, my phone thinks I'm saying Google, so... Lesson learned! I'll say that quieter. Not really a problem I thought would be having here, but here we are. Ooh, that mercenary's gonna die. God, what do we pay you guys for? All you do is run away and then get hit and die. Well, that dog, that single war dog, is doing more work than the rest of your entire team. How does that make you feel, eh? Well, I think the dog died on our side, which is very unfortunate, but such is life at this point. Yep. Not going great. We've already been thwacked in a few ways. Caspian lost half his armor to a guy that hit him with a 3. So, just saying, that's the sort of bullshit we're dealing with today. Oh well. That's what he thinks is your +3 attack, you dickhole. Right. Move back slightly, because I don't know what he's going to do next. Can you get up here? You probably can next turn, and then we've got this hill as just our ranged bastion, which could probably do quite a bit with. I hope a lot of their guys are just ranged. That'd be nice. Okay. Oh, that's unlucky. That's really unlucky. Alright. Still with one eye, actually still doing a bang-up job, to be fair. Good on you. Good on you. Get in the ground, you scumbag. You know, it'd be good if the guys on our side start hitting more, you know? There we go, that's better. You just gotta boast a bit, and they'll do it. They will do it. Ah, really? What was that? That's unfortunate. Whew, this might be drawn out a bit. It's alright. Can you get up there and still throw? Annoyingly, you can't. God damn. The Northern Rock, though. Northern Rock. That just reminded me of Northern Rock. Anyway. It's a story from a very long time ago, isn't it? Come on, Swordmaster, do so. Wait, why are you going backwards? All you've done since you've got here is go backwards. It's not how combat works, broski. Come on. Get your head in the game, son. Alright, fine. Oh, you have ammo already. Jesus, alright. Not quite. Not quite. On the plus side, and it's a very small plus side, I think a lot of the people on their side are backliners. So we kill a lot more of these shield guys, and we might be in for a bit of just colossal damage to them all. But also, you know, 2 range, and we've got to get through all the shields first. At least he wastes his entire time doing that. Ooh, Mr. Riposte himself, is it? Ooh, nice one. Honestly, I can't even tell who's going anymore with so many of them. Okay, they're sort of sneaking through a little bit. Not massively just yet, but they are starting to go around slightly. First kill for Black Walder. Good job. I didn't make him fully, unfortunately, but hey, we got a kill. Uh-oh. Mr. 2 range man over there. Might want to talk to you about that kill. God, the game actually actively crashes out a bit whenever Knight Rider drops down the axe. That is quite something. No, go away. Ah, that didn't quite work, did it? No, don't come back, you silly bastard. See, that's what you get. Okay, that's a start. You're a bit tired, so don't use adrenaline right now. Not yet. Not yet. Keep coming back. And the people on our team are just dog shit, man. What did I pay you for? Well, to be on our team, not theirs, I guess. There would have been just too many bodies to deal with if they were on their side as well. Just a bit too much. I'm a little bit worried about this. I don't know what your defense is like. I think it's about 40, which is actually pretty good, you know. Fire. God, even with an eye missing, she's still going to do some serious damage. Right, that's what you get for coming near me, buddy. Could have had one of these two, but alright. That was a big whiff. Big whiff. Doesn't feel like that broke through the armor that much. I thought that was the entire point of that. Now here comes the true test. Hold fast. Ooh. That man is dead. That man did not hold fast. He got murdered. Oh, so did he. Okay, so there's a bit of a middle area. There's like 3 parts of this fight, really. And it seems that Knight Rider's handling one of them just by himself. Which is, you know, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Oh, alright. Interesting move. Good hits. Good hits. A little bit worried about... Knight Rider's got 425 armor with 340 head armor. Maybe I shouldn't be as worried as I actually am, you know? Whoa, now. Savoy's had a very hard life. Broken knee, weakened heart, he just got twatted. Like, back off, buddy. It's okay. We've got this. Oh, Torfin missed. That's weird. He's gonna bleed out. Great stuff. Well, let's go then. Stop coming back, you son of a bitch. Technically, he didn't get hit, so technically he didn't reroute, as it were. God, they really are just coming back, though. 37 to go. Oh, pal. That was an 81% and an 88%, and you missed them both. That was not a good time to do that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That was a 30 and a hit. That's wild that you've got to get further away to throw it. Crazy. Well, he's basically dead. He is dead. Are you out of the crazy arrows? Not really sure if they made that much of a difference, I'll be honest. I think they probably did. When it started, it seemed like it was doing something. But I'm not really sure by the end of it. See what you think of them. Who are you guys? Seriously. Ah, alright. Alright. Okay. Oh, you're in for Grigori with that big old sling. That's not very nice of you. Okay, I insulted their pride, and they're now finally doing something about it. Well, it took you like half the fight. There's a lot of backliners up there. They've got basically an army's worth of backliners. That's what it feels like, anyway. I'm a little bit worried about Knight Rider tanking it all by himself, but hey, well, I guess we'll see how that goes. Oh my god, we just keep... more backliners. If there's so many backliners, it might as well not be a backline. It's just a line. Hey, why not? Free real estate. Ooh, look at you go. Nice. Can you imagine? How far back have I... Well, that feels silly. So, when's y'all go? 45. When's y'all go? 41. Please go twat that guy. Thanks. Alright, archers, fire. Yeah, okay, alright. No, don't. What? What are you doing? Mentalist. I don't know how you run your company, buddy, but it's... I think you need to have words with someone. What? Mate! Get control of your men, please. Jesus. What do you think you're playing at? Eh? You're a little bit stuck on that regards. Come back this way, please. You're a little bit injured from that first hit, but you haven't really been hit since, so that's good. Even, fellas. Okay, the southern area, the southern grouping, like down here, these guys are on their, like, last legs. Oh, you dick. You complete dick. Well, I'm glad I gave you that, eh? Christ. Alley-oop. A very sick alley-oop. Suck eggs, bastard, man. His name was not Dennis, by the way. Actually, it might have been. I don't know. Let's say it was. I don't know why you're all ganking this guy all of a sudden. You don't need to. Wayne, start moving up. I know we have the elevator. No, you should be going up. You shouldn't be coming down, Swordmaster. You should be going up to where the fight is. Not chasing all the people running away because you're a coward yourself. How much fatigue do you have left? And can you do me a spinner? A cold stone spinner. I hope so. It'd be very sick if you did. How are you in terms of 49 out of 60, injured shoulder, minus... Yeah, the damage infliction is not great, is it? Oh, it's happening. Oh, he's rolling... Oh, yeah, all rolling under 10 now, is it? Because I said that one thing. Give over. Well, one of them got a little injured, but nothing too crazy, unfortunately. We're going to have to make a move. We gotta go. Gotta go save our pal. Not with a chance of 95 on a roll of 96, though. Right, you're running. Great stuff. Okay. Can you go there instead? Or can you go, like, there instead? Running! At least you're alive. God damn it, stop coming back. Go away. Literally, go away. Can't keep asking you to leave. Can you hit this guy by himself? Actually, you can. And then he shot him right in the chest. Fair play. I take back everything I said about you not being able to shoot anymore. Damn. You sure you need the eye? The answer's probably yes. Where are you at, Bayard, buddy boy? Yeah, shot him in the kidney. That's a very specific place to shoot someone. Let's go help out here. And he will. I mean, Caleb's not even a melee person, really, but he's into it. Right, let's make sure this guy never comes back, eh? Oh, running, are we? Oh, nice double hit. Is he gonna try and stun him away? Not quite. And now they're cheesing it. Oh, he saved his friends. Well, well, some of them. Not all of them. This would be a perfect time to unleash the hounds, but they're all like two-handed jabronis, and I know all the hounds will probably die. Oh yeah, still not dead, wow. Same goes to that guy. Oh, they're all running. Oh, they should be. Oh, they should be. Don't shoot new guy, Blackwalder, please. He's only just got here. I don't want him to die. Ooh, Mr. Mercenary, mate. Honestly, what are you doing? Are you sure you're an archer, not just a guy pretending to be one? I like the Northern Sling. It's cool. Weird that there's a minimum range. That's going to take a bit of getting used to. Can't really decide whether I'm going to use that over the Southern Sling. Also, as far as I'm aware, slings are the only weapon type that don't get famed versions. Damn shame. Damn shame. Oh, look, he actually hit something. Only took him 9 turns. And a resounding victory. Honestly, at the end of this Holy War, I am really curious as to how many enemies we've actually killed, you know? I'm gonna have to do a tally. When the Holy War ends, I'm gonna, like, look at all the older episodes during the Holy War. Wow. He rolled an 11. Alright. Cool story. Well, you're not dead. You got through the first fight with 2, maybe 3 kills? Still, getting hit by a 4 and an 11 is a bit bullshit, but hey, such is life. Right. Nobody died. God, look at them all running. Oh, no, Knight Rider still wants to pop one off. Not like that. Or maybe like that. I don't know. Are they all going to leave their friend to die? Yeah, they are. They're like, smell you later, buddy. It's kind of mean of them, but hey. Is what it is. Ooh, that was your last chance, pal. You're probably dead next turn. I can almost guarantee it. Almost guarantee it. Well, a little bit here and there in some cases. But generally speaking, that went pretty well. To say that there was like 65 of them, 63 of them, a fair amount. And also, with people on our side, yeah, okay, they probably killed like, I don't know, 7 of them, maybe. And about 7 ran away, so we probably killed about 50 people, maybe. I'm gonna have to do a big old count at the end, aren't I? I don't mean like overall, I mean just at the end of this fight. We good, son. Good job. So 2, 6, 9, 13, 14, 18, 23, 25, 27, 29, 32, 34, 35. My god, this is silly. 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, we killed 41. We killed 41. Oh, 65? I'll take it. They were not worth 4 grand. But it was rather that than, you know, actually have them on their side. Ah, there's like a side visor. And there's a few extra bits we can have here and there. Can I yoink it all? Oh, thank god I've got space for it. Nice. Have I got to kill the 5 footmen? Is that what you're telling me? I've got to go and kill these 5 guys. Once again, 5 guys. I mean, yeah, alright, I can do that if you want me to, game, but it's a bit rude of me to do so. I legitimately have to kill these 5 footmen. Like, yeah, alright. Okay, fine. Come on, just dagger them all to death. I think I might just do that. Hello. They're just pulling out daggers. What damage can they deal with that? Why have you got... Why have you got that one? Okay, kind of weird, but I'll allow it. Oh yeah, because I gave her the Voldo. It's the Voldo blade, let's be honest. They'll probably be like, oh, we've got a chance. They're just pulling out daggers. And they're little wee daggers. And I'm like, nah. Nah. Oh, I keep forgetting you've got the good famed dagger. Oh, yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much with puncture, I guess. But, you know, it's still there at the end of the day. Right, who's going to get daggered first? Ooh, right in the face. Oh, the lungs. It was the lungs. The lungs don't belong in a face. I think most people know that. Said most people. Alright, who's got the dagger next? Come on now. I'm technically giving them a bit of a chance here, honestly. Look, buddy, I'm trying to be nice about it. If you go down now, then, you know... that might take a bit longer than we realize. 5%, you say? Ooh. That was 5%. You gotta make your own fun sometimes, don't you? It's kind of terrifying for these guys, really. They're just like, why are all these guys just wielding daggers? Instead of their why have they put away their massive swords not to kill us? Don't need them, mate. Sorry. Just don't need them. Well, sucks for you. Next. Who's gonna get the next dagger kill? I hope I'm... Well, I mean, that's falling apart. That's scratched. That should be okay. And that one's sort of okay as well. It's more just to sell it more than anything. Ooh, that was 250 misses. That's unfortunate. 55. 55. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together now. I mean, to be honest, Theodore, if you hit him, he's just gonna die. He doesn't have the strength to hold it in anymore. God, this feels insulting. To them, not to me. To me, this is great. Idiots. Oh, he's not dead. Oh! Alright. Playing the hard man, are you? You literally have, like, one... You've got 1 health, buddy. Fair play. Fair play to this guy. Ah, Mr. Riposte, is it? Riposte that. Oh, rather solved it. And I don't think anyone else did, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, okay, I got a bit... Ooh, 20 tools is great, though. Stuff to sell. Can I take it all? Yes, I can. Are we done? Yes! Don't get me wrong, we basically blasted 4 grand to pay our way through that. We basically paid to win. It was like a microtransaction, kinda. Except the microtransaction sucked, and it was called the Iron Hands. Shame, really. For you guys, don't care. Shame I can't steal one of their mortars. I know it's a mod, but it's not really a mod that I want to use in this series. Well, at least I'll get what? 6 grand, so it'll be 39. I can sell everything. Is there a champion there? Seriously, where are all the champions? Okay, stuff sold. Everything's on the mend. The plus side of fighting armies with massive backliners is all the weapons that go for an absolute dime. So yeah, we're back up to 45k. Although, what I'm actually going to do is, I am going to pay for the upgrade to the healer's tent. It's 8 grand. It's over 5 grand. It's always going to be over 5 grand. I think that's manageable. We're down to 36 again, but hey, we've got another upgrade to the entire camp. I'd call that a big win. We've got enough tools to recover everything. We've got loads of ammunition. We've got a decent amount of medical supplies. Both Savoy and Blackwald are already on the mend, so that should be okay. I also bastardized some more armor. You look like the evilest looking mofo I've ever seen. Completely in black. You're just a Black Knight at this point. Already. Right. There is one contract here, but it is to go and defend it against northern incursions. I'm not falling for that one again, I tell you what. What I am going to do is, I'm going to quickly nip back to Rothburg in the hope that they have spawned some more people, because I think this is any time now this is done, and then this will go back to normal, and then we can get some more people in, and then we can do the stories. And there it is. I sort of gamed it, so I was like, I'll start walking up north very, 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 very slowly, and hopefully it'll just end, and then whilst I'm in the north, everyone will go back to being cold, I can be like, cool, we can finally go look for other people. Although, I will reveal in a second, I have found one more person. Was expensive, but definitely worth it. Give me a sec. You watch as crowds of the Great Guilder's followers stream towards the holy sites. I mean, I'm a little bit far away, but I can imagine it anyway. The whole land free from the shackles of religious war, and holy war settled in the favour of the south. Nice! From what you have heard, the viziers have enforced a rule that while northerners may visit the holy lands, they must pay a tax to the governors overseeing those territories even. It is a miserly result, though not a particularly violent and vengeful one. As you take stock of your inventory, a dozen old men come up to the road and stop before you. They announce themselves as scribes and historians who are undertaking the great recollection of the Holy War. Apparently someone had pointed you out to them, but they're not entirely sure who you are. You explain that the viziers hired you to... Hired, you say? As in you are a crownling. One of the old men cuts you off, his quill pen scratching to a sudden stop. He shakes his head. No. We are looking to catalogue the successes of those responsible for returning sacred lands to the Guilder's light. You are a shrivelling opportunist, and no doubt conniving crownling. Have a nice day. What a bunch of bellends. They depart before you can retort, though you suspect if you were in the mood for a bit of back and forth, you probably have given them quite a bit of steel to deal with. Blackwalder walks up and asks who they were. You shrug. Just a bunch of nobodies. Well, everybody is very, very, very happy, and you might have noticed his name in that list, but whether they're lovers or haters, everyone knows the rankers now. The people in the right area of the war. Everything's not normalized yet, because that's the ambition dealt with, but the actual event for the Holy War hasn't happened. To end it, hasn't happened yet. As soon as it does, everything will sort of go back to normal. In terms of this, I mean, I think this feels obvious. Let's pick it. 24 men, easy. Anyway, like I said, I will get to the stories in a second once I got to number 25, but this is our number 24. Say hello to, it's pronounced Hedmund, the bishop, who is an oath taker, who will be using a greatsword, and you rolled pretty well. You rolled 3 stars in melee, 2 stars in melee defense, and then this is kind of okay. My main concern is your fatigue, more than anything, and the fact that you don't have Brawny, and you don't have Battle Forged. So this is going to be interesting, but I'm going to try and build you to be like an AoE sort of King of the Hill, basically. AoE chance, AoE damage, two-handed sword mastery, you know, all that good stuff. But let's go find our number 25, and then let's learn a little bit about our people. I said like the first 10-15 minutes, but that whole entire first fight was the first 10-15 minutes, wasn't it? Oh. It was literally like 2 seconds later. Uttering their name is to draw words from tongue to intemporal. The old gods. They are beyond time, and a vast number invoke awe over fuck it. Just fuck it. Endearing as this is to any listener, familiar or not with the faith, it also brings greater weight to any defeat of those who follow these unbranded beings. The Crusades are over, and the Northerners have lost. That sounds quite bad, just because, you know, this is the North. But they're all false Northerners who are owned by big houses that we don't care about. And we're just going to keep raiding anyway, so whatever. You watch as the Northerners try and explain it to one another, how it came to pass. It was not a terrestrial defeat here, not even a victory by the Southerners, no. This was punishment. Northerners have grazed far from the Holy Lands. They have meadowed in the material world. Priories and churches dot the realm, empty and hollow for far too long. Naturally, inquiries about the nature of this southern Gilder have also come, but they quickly pass. To even dwell on him is to invite doubt, and right now doubt is as dangerous as any poison. Of course the wankers stay at a distance. Sellswords that you are, well, warband that we are. You put faith in your sword and in the purse, and both got their dues in this war. The only philosophizing you'll be doing in the days to come is pondering just how soon the North and South will resume, stating their differences. Perhaps now would be a good time to put up the sword and enjoy your crowns. Hell no. Rangveld is still building warband to take out the Chodes. End this campaign. Whatever. Right, back to the grind. Everybody doesn't hate us anymore. Let's go find our third person for the day. Whilst we're camping, we find Zigna the Wildling stacking crowns into towers. Zigna leans back from these muddied manifestations with a wide grin, but then suddenly launched forward, knocking the towers over like a child would their blocks. Zigna laughs maniacally as the coins scatter. Seeing someone playing with money like this is a curious sight. Perhaps the Wildling has no real conception of what crowns are good for. If so, maybe you could take them back. Let's see if we can give him something else. What else would you like, Zigna? You crouch down. Hey there, Zigna. Mind if I take one of these? Carefully, you pick up a coin and measure the Wildling's reaction. Zigna shrugs and grunts as if to say it's yours. You take another crown, and then another. The Wildling glares at you. You slowly produce a stick with a frilly bow tied to the top. It's whirly. Where did you get this from, Rangveld? Its whirly nature captures the Wildling's eyes. When Zigna reaches out for it, you draw it back and shake your head. You then point at the crowns and then at the stick. One for the other, yes. The wild man looks at the crowns, mulling them over like an accountant. But you know their thoughts are far more chaotic than that. Suddenly Zigna growls and pushes the crowns forward and takes the stick away from you. Looks like the trade is done. I mean, to be fair, the stick does seem like a bit like a flail, so I can actually appreciate Zigna's side of that whole ordeal. I don't feel good about taking money from my fellow wildling man, but if anything, you've helped pay for... You effectively just help invest in the medical tent, or in a Headman, so let's see if there's it that way instead. Okay, well, that's $2 which is probably the most I've ever seen get from that event, like, ever. Got about 25 grand. A lot of people are in training, so we've got a lot of XP popping off here and there. Let's get moving to find number 25. Back in a second. Let's find him. Mate, I just want to find my 25th man, but I just keep walking into more and more trouble. All I did was take a random little mini contract to take a trading caravan up to Oberberg to maybe spawn some stuff, but no, some goblins took problems with that. So I guess this is what we're doing now. Come on, then. It is nighttime. I guess we'll see how Headman does, although his armor's still not fully recovered just yet. Unfortunately, Blackwalder's still a little bit out with his injuries, but he will be back hopefully by the next morning, so we'll see him in the next fight. Oh, well, you've given him a target already, so... Wow. That's at nighttime as well. Jesus, this is going to be a fast fight, isn't it? I mean, you didn't even really need to line him up, did you? Jesus, alright, Grigori, you're getting way better. Don't make them confident. I could kill him, but give it a second. Give me a second. God, even at nighttime. Okay, maybe not quite. First kill. Good job. Go on, up you pop, me laddie. There goes another one. God, nighttime does not matter for the wankers. They are gonna throw and hit regardless. That's what I'm talking about. Come on now. I'm not so sure about Sister. It is nighttime and she's missing one eye, but hey, why not? You never know. You never know. Looks like nighttime's actually really affecting them as well for once. Sometimes it doesn't with goblins too much, but they do seem to be screwing themselves a little bit this time around. I am all here for it. Right, let's speed this along, shall we? I want to go find number 25. Alright, move back slightly. Oh, you don't have the energy. That's also the other thing as well. If you use that, you then can't actually do the old damage, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, well. Oh. That's awkward. That doesn't usually happen. Oh. Well, 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 well. Well, there you go. There you go, Headmund, the Bishop. Or do you prefer Bishop Headmund? I guess it's up to you. But nice save on getting Hildar out there. Good first foray into battle. Prayer of Hope isn't really going to matter because you've got no missing health anyway, so that's fine. Well, Rollis, you've still got it. Yes, you do. Don't anyone tell you anywise. It's really about running, right? Well, that was a weird intermission, but it sort of happened, I guess. I don't think anyone leveled up, which is understandable, because it was just very much a non-thing. Okay, can we get to Oberberg, please? I want to find my 25th man. He better be here. Alright, so, we're in Orspute. We're back in, like, the Midlands. It's not quite the north. I did go for a bit of a walk around to try and find number 25, and boy howdy have I now got to 25. So, we have our new replacements, as it were. This kind of has a similar vibes to... I'm not sure if many people have watched it, but if you haven't watched it, I would thoroughly recommend watching it, because it's one of the best TV series ever made. But there's an episode in Band of Brothers, which I'm pretty sure is just called The Replacements, which has a very similar vibe, where a lot of the soldiers obviously die, and then they get replaced by completely new recruits. And there's a bit of a weird, like, back and forth between that. It's very interesting. So yeah, I feel that's going to be quite an interesting reference. Anyway, so obviously we got Blackwalder as our replacement at the end of the last episode, and now we've got Headmund and Bishop, or Bishop Headmund. Once again, just let me know which one you prefer, or if you just prefer to call whole Headmund. Either or, really. And I now have, and this is going to be a bit of a wild character, let me be honest here, we've also got Darth in, who's going to be an unarmed brawler, who, in Legends, unarmed people are actually viable characters. I need to get into some, like, armor and stuff first, but... And his melee defense isn't the best, but his melee attack, his initiative, his health, and his fatigue, which are basically the important ones, really, are pretty decent. And once we start getting some perks in, he should actually come out pretty good. I just need to get in some armor for some survivability. It will be a very interesting look into how that class works in Legends. But now that we've got all three people in for today, let's finally do this camp event, because I feel like it's actually quite late into the episode, just because that first fight was very... very long, especially for me. I think the fight took at least an hour in real time, so yeah, be happy if I didn't do that. Right, let's go. During camp, as the wankers take stock of their current situation and rest for what feels like the first time in an eon, the Holy War taking a serious toll on the men's fatigue and life prospects, you find yourself face to face with the fresh recruits that are being picked up on the road back up to the Midlands, now that the noble houses are actively trying to kill you all the time based off your choices within the Holy War. Pfft, pathetic cowards. You muse regarding the nobles. The battles were glorious, but the fact that the noble houses have to send 3 times the men and still they flee during battle shows a serious lack of disrespect and discipline for the art of war. You hope these newbies aren't from the same stock. You look to the most recent hire, found in the Northern Hills, a man who has so far outright refused a weapon and has stated that he'll let his fists do the talking. As he tells it, Darth is the kind of guy who is very assertive and has almost no filter. He tells it like it is and doesn't care whose feelings he hurts. It's got him into many fights and brawls, but he found out that he was pretty good at beating up people with various things. But he has found that he is most powerful with just his fists alone. Not many people want to take him on, as he has made a name for himself and he's really only here for the crowns. Well, we'll see if your stories ring true on the battlefield then. I haven't seen many a man survive on just fists alone in some time. You stare. The next man is reminiscent of one of the recent losses in the group Helmets, both coming from some similar warrior code as they tell it, both constantly talking about young Anselm, who you still have no idea who the fuck is. Bishop Headmund puts his god first, but afterwards he decided to take another approach. Before taking up his life as a mercenary, he was forced to abdicate his role, going in faraway lands to serve in someone else's war. And taking another approach to this was taking matters into his own hands for once. He always welcomed people of other faiths, no matter how different. Well, quite a progressive bishop you are in that regard. He nods. However, there's no man without any sin. The love of women to him was faulty to a point. Most women would find him spending time in the brothel, wooing women left and right. However, he affirms his statement as a man who is fairly proficient at his duty with the sword, but spreading a word of hope to every battle brother that wavers in their morale is what he truly wishes to achieve here. Well, best of luck then. You'll be sizing you up to the last Knight of God, and he was damn good. The fire continues to flare up, what feels like hours has passed, and most brothers have left to rest for the next day, only leaving yourself a few pottering around and new recruit Black Walder, who, from what you gather so far, is a real piece of work. There is much debate among scholars whether nature or nurture plays a bigger role in a child's development. Are bad men born bad, or is it their upbringing that shapes them? In the case of Black Walder, the answer is quite clear. Both. Walder was born the illegitimate son of a prominent and famously promiscuous duke, and though he was raised and trained alongside his half-siblings, no one would ever let him forget where he came from. Whenever his draconian master-at-arms felt that Walder was performing poorly, the insults would start. Mutt, whoreson, bastard, bastard, bastard. His venomous words still rung in Walder's ears years after the old knight died in a tourney, and though whispers about the keep blamed one of his squires, nothing ever came of them. The derision hardly stopped there, but by then he reveled in it. Arm yourself in it, and it will never be used to hurt you. He began to show real promise in the practice yard, earning some grudging praise from his father. Things were looking up. Accounts differ on what happened next. Walder claimed that he had humiliated the Duke's son and heir in a sparring match and left to seek his own fortune when he heard their father was planning to cast him out. The courtiers whispered about all kinds of heinous crimes. The facts remained the same. The bastard saddled his horse, took his sword and his shield and left his home, vowing to return at the head of an army. He resurfaced years later in the frozen north, seeking supporters among his fierce barbarians. Was Black Walder, the savages called him, black-blooded and black-tempered, and ready to do anything to win back his birthright. Well, a man willing to do anything he needs to do to achieve his goals. You seem competent on the battlefield, sure, but I'll be watching you especially. Anything is quite ambiguous after all. Let's see if these replacements survive first. Alright, well, with that then, let's get on with some contracts, because we are now pissing money away quite a bit. Walking around, I did also spend quite a bit of money, and hiring new people did also cost quite a bit. Not so much from the dark side, a little bit more from the headman side, but it was affordable at the end of the day. And also, we're not really here for the money, we're here for victory and the glory and the fighting. Although, I think I've got a perfect opportunity for everyone. Well, I say perfect opportunity for everyone. It's a 4-score contract. We haven't seen one of these in a while. It does sound like it is just like brigands, so it's not like it's like 17,000 spiders. Although Term of Arcane Knowledge might suggest it's a Necromancer, but hey, it's 7,000 crowns, so basically pays for headman. Where am I going? And what's the damage? Also, will I be able to hit this? God, we're on 4,600 already. That's crazy. Go on, man. Who are we chasing? Where are we chasing? Oh, not the swamp, man. Get out of the swamp. Okay, almost got him. Almost got him. I've been chasing him across the mountains for like 17 years. But we're almost there. I'm going to try and get them on flat land now, because I don't want to give them the advantage. Oh, there is definitely a Necromancer, though. But it doesn't look too bad. There are a few Master Archers, but like I say, let me get them on flat land, because it'll be much easier. This is a mix of up and down. I think the big issue here is figuring out where the hell the Necromancer is, because that's going to be the biggest problem, as you could probably guess. Okay, you can shoot as far as there, but I assume the Necromancer's much further back. Right? Man, this was a one-hit kill. Didn't really make me feel too good about that, did I? Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, Witch Hunter as well. Weird mix. Weird mix. Don't like how much they're going for Black Walder already. He's been here for 2 minutes. Leave him alone, will you? He's already been hit by loads of low rolling dice. Give him like a 5-minute break for Pete's sake. Yeah, that's fine. Use the elevation which isn't next to us. That's okay. The more I can decapitate, the better, technically. Because then they can't get brought back from the dead. Alright, Flippard. Lock them all down, please. Where is this Necromancer? Oh, that's a Hedge Knight. That's not good. He's there. Right, found him. Okay. Ooh, never mind. Dude, that was only 38% chance he could have got around it. Never mind, eh? Should really be beelining for that guy. Oh, jeez, Louise. That was a chance of 68 and rolled a 69. Usually I'd say nice, but unfortunately, not in this regard. Move back. Too far away? Oh, he's 1. He's out by 1. What a scrotum. They really want to shoot you. Like, really, really want to shoot you. Alright. Shut up. Don't quite have the, fatigue to shield up and riposte yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Well, he's stunned, so just go for it. Honestly, if you can run at these guys and just cause havoc here, great stuff. I'm all here for it. Don't fire yet. It goes some distance. Oh, he didn't move. Alright. Kind of weird, but okay. How far can I fire this? Ooh, nowhere. That shield's almost gone. That was lucky as well. Chance of 95, rolled 96. I'd love to just start killing them all, but not any of them are really in a great position to get busy living or get busy dying. Quite a few big whiffs from their end. I'm here for it. I'm not here for that. Good dodging. Good dodging. You're gonna riposte. That's fine, man. Like... Hey! Grigori! Yep, saw that coming a mile away. Don't like how danger close that guy's getting. No, I do not. That shield's about to go, unfortunately. Right, pull back, because he's going to be coming your way anyway, so... Let's maybe deal with that first. See ya. God, they really don't stop coming, do we? Oh, wow, sister. Alright. What's that, double overwhelm? Hopefully it'll help. Son of a bitch, man. Yeah, keep hitting your friend. Actually, yeah, do that. Hit your friend. Bayard. Pal. Thank you. First I was like, down. Hit him with a stick. Sometimes it works. Are you out? Not quite. Not yet. He's killing those guys, and even if they get rezzed, it's not going to matter, because they're just crossbowmen, so they can't fire as a... You're a dick. You know that. You're also a dick for not running away yet. Or being tired. Only warming up. Once again, it's the whole thing of resurrecting the dead. I think I said this about 26 times in this my entire time playing Battle Brothers, but raising the dead must be exhausting. Doing it constantly? Man. You'd assume you'd be pretty tired. Just saying. Yeah. Need to lock him down somewhere. Go on, follow his every move. Make sure he doesn't go that way. Oh, I thought it was going to be a triple kill. Almost. Very close. That would have been very, very nice. Alright, he's going to bleed out a little bit anyway. Come on, Headmund, you've got this. You'll be alright. Give him a few more tickles here and there. Unless he's overwhelmed, I guess. Come on now. God, even neither of you died from that. Rude. Good job, Godric. Keep it up, buddy. There we go. Also, Flufford for hanging on up there by himself. Like, 10 out of 10. 8 turns, 12 turns. I'm gonna pull you forward just in case he goes for something a little bit spicier. He just might. That's a great shot, Grigori. Good job. Not this time, bro. No? Yeah. Wow, you made all of those people rout at the same time, then. Is that guy just gone to run away? Oh, 12%. Alright, I'll take a 12%. No, better idea. Better idea. Ha ha ha. So... Oh, wow. Oh, that ruined my plan. That really took the wind out of my sails a bit there. You make me sad. Oh, well. Okay, let's start cleaning through a bit, eh? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, you've come back. You are bleeding a lot, though. Whew. Did not get away. There we go. He's starting to line it up properly now. Well, that shield held. Not for much longer, though, at this rate. Right. Here is where you can shoot him from. Surprised he didn't run. Might not be able to anymore after that shot. Unlucky. Unlucky. Right, running. I mean, most of them are, to be fair. We are basically ready to clear this bad boy off. Yeah, tickle him a little bit. Necromancer says no, though. Necromancer isn't done. He's ready to build his army. Ooh, nice. Just keep going for it. That guy's not having a great time. Good. Almost. And he is vulnerable. You have made him vulnerable. Oof. Jesus. Oh, wasted your turn, did you? That's not going to be good for you. Oh, he came back. Ah, and he's gone. Don't. Ah, I don't want him to get away. He doesn't deserve to live. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's the money shot. Don't resurrect yourself, please. I'm not into it. I'm really not into it. Okay. And breathe. Wow. He took him down from being fine to dead in, like, basically one shot. Can you hit that guy from over there? I think he's too far away. Maybe not super far away. Velasca, killing the Hedge Knight. Do what you do. Headband. Ah, 95 chance. 99 roll. I'll leave it to the new guys to deal with it. They need XP. Don't get bitten by the zombie. Oh, I thought Godric got it. Nice one, Blackwalder. There we go. Bit of revenge for all those low rolls at Catania. Okay. Weird fight. Weird fight. Okay, Flufford's like, I'm not done. Oh, Mad Jack ended up killing him anyway, so whatever. We're done here. We're good. Well, all the newbies also survived. I mean, obviously we didn't get to see Darth because he doesn't have any clothes currently, but nobody died, so that's a good test of the replacements, I would say. You both got a kill each. You didn't really take any damage. That shield has seen better days, but hey, if the shield isn't destroyed at the end of the day, it's still a pretty good shield, so... What did I get? Well, I can definitely at least outfit Darth a bit now with some stuff. and I can just sell the rest. Money-wise, I did have to buy a few tools here and there, but I think we're in a pretty good position. I feel like... Was that a group of 23 or was that a group of 24? I feel like did we just kill 24 people? I feel like we might have done. Anyway, I guess I'll use the last of this episode, as we did discuss, to see if I can go find the tree once more. I mean, I guess I'll go up through this way. Basically go through all the gaps which I haven't gone through yet. The annoying thing about the tree is that you've basically got to be right on top of it to find it, which is a little problematic when it comes to finding it. But I'll still, like, test like 3 or 4 days out there. I think we can manage that with the money we've got. And maybe if we can't find it, kill something to sort of end the episode off with. Let's go out into the Great Yonder. Let's hope for the best here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Done. Okay, so I haven't found it yet, but I just want to highlight somewhere I have found. Just because of the people's names that are in here. I say people, goblins, not real people. Crix, his last name is Hate Machine. That guy knows what he's about, son. And also, we've got another baby here. Why are so many goblins that eat babies? It's, seems to be a trend in goblin times, I guess. And then you got Corsic Eye Gouger, which, compared to the other two names, kind of boring. But, I guess we could maybe come and do this one, because, you know, we love killing goblins. But I have cleared out the map a lot. Still haven't found the damn thing. I'm actually also half expecting to walk into the hunting grounds of the Hijinks. Which, if I do bump into it, I probably won't do it this episode, but at least we know it's there for, like, next episode. I'll keep looking for the tree. Let's keep going. Okay, so, comically enough, as I was joking about looking for the hunting grounds and said I'm probably going to accidentally bump into it whilst I was out and about, I was literally, like, here when I said that, and then I cut off and I was like, I'm never going to find it out here, though, and then it was literally there. So, we can actually go and smash the Hijinks whenever we want now, I suppose, but I have also found the tree. It took a bit of, like, zigzagging around quite a bit, and I did spend more time out here than I would have liked, so we are on a bit less money, as it were, but hey, we found it at least. I think at the start of next episode, though, I think we are going to have a serious money-making, like, contract back-to-back sort of thing, just to get us into a pretty good place, so then we're fully recovered from what happened at the end of the Holy War. And we might do this, although I feel like killing the Hijinks might bring something even closer to us that's been following us for a while, since we collected the broken ritual armor. But let's do this, let's do this, and then let's get a roll call done with, and then at the start of next episode, we'll look at giving the water to one of the characters. Once, I think the consensus is now finished in Discord, but I'd rather do the start of next episode than the end of this one. So, let's go. You stand at the edge of a forest clearing, and the sight therein beggars belief. A trunk of a human body runs up out of the earth like a slender tree, naked and bristling. Goosebumps for bark, continuing upward until it is twice as tall as yourself. There are no branches. There are no hands. There are instead a series of human heads, bound in a bunch where a tree crown should be. From left to right there are babyish and beautifully present, ambiguously sexless, malformed creatures of time, it seems, with shadows they themselves often turn their faces from ones oddly familiar to strangely naive, as they stare about as though they knew not how they got there, and seem ever ready to ask it of you. It reminds you of a drowning you happened upon, the face contorting beneath the running river water, the flesh suffering nothing short of constant conjecture as to what put it there. Whispers sifting from the trees, they riffle over the ground as if spoken by the bugs, and they clamber up your arms until they scratch at your very ears. They ask you to stay. Well, let's see what this is. Upon entering the clearing, the bizarre creature straightens up, swaying its head from side to side like a peacock readying a display. They speak to you. The Elder. Yes. Here. Yes. Him. We know him. We knew. The faces warp and discolor as though blemished in the wake of the words leaving their very mouths. Slowly they reform to speak again, a little grotesque panoply, punctuating itself one head at a time. Drink, little, heal, all, drink, all, become one. You look down to see an earthen overhang, curving across a puddle the size of a plate. There's a faint trickle as water drips into it from the overhang, and from where the water comes is anyone's idea. You look up to see the faces looking down, their appearances moulding from anguish to happiness, to surprise, to fear, to confusion. Familiar, always familiar. Drink, little, yes, no, drink, all. Looking back down, you take out your water skin and pop the cork. Well, I'll just take a little. Pretty sure if you drink it all, nothing happens anyway. You crouch beneath the grotesque tree, the heads sway downwards, the shade coming with them as though someone were placing a lid upon a basket. When you look up, they stare from a foot away, rippling and forever moving, yet one at the far end is very still. Its face is stuck as an old man's grimace, the brow furrowed, the jowls taut, the elderly lines ever creased as if the fury was folding upon itself like a well-crafted sword. A bulb of darkness surrounds it, the penumbra pulsing, as if the head was staring in from another world altogether. Hands firm, you take the water skin and pour out its contents. Emptied, you put it beneath the dripping overhang and listen to each drop hit its bottom. The face leaning ever closer, surrounding you in a cone of chaos. As they draw near, you can hear the tearing of this reality as they come to and fall out of shape. The water skin shakes in your hand as if you had to hold it against the surge of a waterfall. You yank it out from the overhang as you tumble backwards. You realize the heads have long since reared upright. Rolling over, you crawl your way to your feet and run out of the clearing. Seemingly safe, you look back to see the creature is gone. There is nothing there at all. No tree, no fountain. The water skin, however, remains. Well, best keep this somewhere safe. Hell yeah. Alright, permanent injury healer, here we go. Finally. Cool. So we'll resolve that at the start of the next episode. We'll also maybe do the drop next episode. I guess we'll see what everyone wants to do. But we do need to make loads of money next episode just to keep us afloat, because we do piss it quite fast just as how much money we are worth on a daily basis. But we'll leave it there. Let's quickly get on with the old consensus. We've got to meet a lot of new people today. I'll definitely throw Darth into some battles at the start of the next episode as well, because I want to see this unarmed combat man absolutely pop off. So, from the top to the bottom. So, Flufford, you are on 90 kills. Hal, you are on 68 kills. Ragnar, you're on 212 kills. Godric, you're on 22 kills. Blackwalder, you're on 3 kills. Edmund, you're on 3 kills. A bit of neck and neck friendly rivalry for the replacements, is it? Interesting. Bertolt, you're on 136 kills. Thorfinn, you're on 106 kills. Caspian, you're on 212 kills. Krozak, you're on 186 kills. Berry, you're on 103 kills. Sister, you're on 41 kills. Bayard, you're on 96, very close to 100. Caleb, you're on 60 kills. Hilladar, you're on 217. So you're what, you're on 212? Oh! Ragnar and Caspian are on the exact same. And then Hilladar's only 5 ahead of that. Interesting. Grigori, you're on 9. You are 1. You are 500 XP from getting anatomical studies, so we'll get that next episode. Majak, you're on 36 kills. You're almost level 10. Knight Rider, you are on 106 kills. Velasca, you're on 73 kills. Zikna, you're on 104 kills. Theodore, still 2 and just a weeder ganger. The best support man we could ever ask for. And hype man at the same time. Areldis, you're on 160 kills. Hopefully we'll find you a good fame shield to balance out this. But once again, it's still not that bad, surprisingly. That's how good you are. Darth, you've been here for 9 days, and I'm sure we'll see you throwing some Fists of Fury next episode. Savoy, you're on 9 kills, even with 2 permanent injuries, you are still kicking it. Well, maybe less so with a broken knee, but hey. And Wayne, you're on 178 kills. Another person close to 200. But as always, we'll figure out what to do with the next episode next time. We'll look at giving out the war skin when we have come to an agreement. And we'll see what we're going to do with the Eidrock and making some serious dollar bills, y'all. As always, enjoyed this episode. Feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I'm sure there's more in there that you will enjoy. Feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know the next time we are going out with the Wankers in Battle Brothers, or as Elvis Diggs and Jade in Miasma, or the World of Myth live streams to come. And maybe something down the line in June. Wait to hear that announcement, I suppose. Can't wait till then. Feel free to join the Discord. It is linked in the description below and on the channel itself. Come talk to us. We are a jolly bunch. And feel free to support the North even further if you'd like and buy us a cuppa on coffee, as it does give me the caffeine to get through my editing process. Ciao for now, guys and girls. Ciao for now from the Wankers.